Commitment 2016 coverage now. One day after making his presidential candidacy official, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul held a rally in New Hampshire.
Now, Paul has considerable support here in the Granite State, and it showed in the packed house in Milford as Paul touched on a number of issues that you might expect, but also offered a dire prediction about Hillary Clinton's political future.
Do we have any lovers of liberty in here?
Sure, it was a pretty safe question to ask voters here in New Hampshire, but newly minted candidate for president Rand Paul whipped the crowd in Milford into a frenzy. First by talking about a signature issue, privacy.
A government that sifts through your personal records does not leave you free.
Paul also received an equal response calling for congressional term limits and the importance of tackling the debt. But earlier in the day found himself on the receiving end of a critique from fellow Senate Republican Lindsey Graham.
I've worked with him on reforming entitlements, but on foreign policy, I think in many ways he's been to the left of Obama.
He's a bit confused about a few items.
During a quick one-on-one interview, Paul pointed out he offered a declaration of war on ISIS and in front of the crowd talked very tough about radical Islam.
Not only will I name the enemy, I will do whatever it takes to defend America from these haters of mankind.
No question, Paul has support here in New Hampshire, almost rock star status with some, and acknowledges the importance of the Granite State to his campaign.
Do you need to win New Hampshire?
Absolutely.
But in the post-speech media scrum, a bizarre moment regarding Hillary Clinton, with an ominous but so far unsubstantiated prediction.
I think there are things that went on at the Clinton Foundation that are going to shock people, and I think they're going to make people question whether or not she ought to run for president.
All right, now obviously reporters asked Senator Paul to elaborate on that statement, but he only laughed and said, quote, "That would spoil the surprise." So far, no comment from Clinton supporters here in New Hampshire, but Paul is staying busy as he's headed to another early primary state tonight, South Carolina.